I'm showing you how to download and use Flarial Client for 1.20.50. And of course 1.20.51 as well for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. So to download the DLL file, you want to go ahead and you get over to their GitHub page, which I will link down in the description, together actually with my Discord server, which is great. You can check it out. I'd greatly appreciate it if you could join. Anyways, the reason why we're going through their GitHub page and downloading the DLL file directly instead of going through the launcher is because there's been some issues with the launcher before. For example, something known as a keylogger, just some issues, and I don't want to risk your guys' safety, so we're just going to go straight through for the DLL file. Basically, I just clicked on it right there. That's how you download it, and you want to make sure that you download the top version for whatever version of Minecraft you want it for. So I've opened up Minecraft for 1.20.50 here, and I've got the Flarial DLL, as you can see, in my downloads. And I've also got Fate Client Injector, which is something you'll need. Usually, you will need a client injector if you actually want to inject the DLL file into Minecraft. As I said, my personal preference is Fate Client Injector, and I will link it down in the description below. Anyways, you can click on this select button over here, and then I can go over to my downloads and download the DLL file that I just downloaded. Then I can click right here on the inject button, and we should wait for a second or two, and we should get a notification, as you can see over there. That's it. So now just quickly head into the world and explain to you guys how this works. Also, whilst we're at it, I'd greatly appreciate it if you could subscribe. Anyways, here we are. I'm just in a random Minecraft world right here, and I'll show you guys briefly how to use this client. If you want an in-depth tutorial, then let me know down in the description, and I will do that. Also, I'm just saying right now, this actually might be the last version of Flarial. No one really knows. There was some talk about it getting discontinued. And if you want to stay on top of the matter, then make sure you subscribe, because I'm going to make more content about it in the future. Anyways, let's start. So to open up the main menu, you want to press on the button K, which you might have seen a little earlier when the notifications popped up. Anyways, here there's a few things we can look at. So standard selected right here are the modules. These are basically all the utilities that this client has. To enable a specific one, for example the armor HUD, we can click right there, and as you can see, it is now being opened and enabled. So that is great. To disable it, you can just click on it once again like so. You can also click on this little settings button right over there, and that's going to open up a customization menu for this specific utility. You can also go back. As you can see, some of these will have more customizability than others. Now let's take a look at another type of utility that you can make use of. For example, the CPS one, which is going to display how many clicks per second you have. So you can customize it, as you can see, with that button over there, which is great, but you can actually also enter an edit menu for this one. And to do that, I will enable it first. There we go. Now we have a clicks per second counter, right? So I can go into the settings menu and into the edit menu as well. Here I can change the location of where I want this box to be on my screen, as you can see there. And you can close this by pressing L or by pressing on escape. Now, as you can see, because I still have it enabled, the CPS counter is going to be right there. And of course, you can change the location of this anytime you want as well. Anyways, opening back up the menu, I can just disable it for now, and now that is basically how to use these. There is really not much more to this than that. Most of these should be pretty self-explanatory, and if you don't really understand what they do, you can also hover above them here, as you can see, and you'll get a little bit of a brief description. If you're looking for something this specific, you can also use the search bar there, but basically for right now, that was that. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.